We need to call a detective.
Yeah, I guess so.
There is only one available.
Who is it?
Joe Jones.
You have a case. Like a case of beers? Like a case for a detective? Are you serious? Yeah, the chief just called. It's a murder case. I knew this day would come. My first case.
Not only am I your #1 fan, I'm also your only fan.
Yeah, sure, kid. Just let me look for a pen real fast. Here you go, kid. Yeah, I'm gonna need to see your IDs. This is a picture of two ninjas. Hey, John! Looks like we'll be working together like old times, huh?
I've never met you before. Anyway, here's the file on the victim.
Victim?
And here's a picture of him.
Oh man, I can't even look at that.
This is a picture of my family. I gave it to you by mistake. Just please, look for some evidence. I'm out of here.
So is this like one of those seat-yourself restaurants or something?
Look! There are footprints here!
These aren't real.
Look! There's probably DNA evidence on this candy bar.
Wow, Joe, I'm impressed. You actually found something.
Oh, let's take this drop of the evidence from.
These are definitely high heel marks.
Look what I found! Wow, you're on a roll, Joe.
I got a glove!
Are you serious?
There's fingerprints up there! Here's the murder weapon!
Well, that was a good day of evidence collection, but we need to figure out what all this stuff means. Well, we can assume that it means that someone was killed. Yeah, the police already had 3 suspects that we should probably go check out. Alright, well, we better get them in here for interrogation. Mr. Keys, let's go. Ah, what the? Hello, Michelle. What? Raymond Keys. So, your mother was murdered.
Yeah, this has been kind of sad for me.
Ah! Oh, yeah, I'm sure. But it's kind of bittersweet, isn't it?
What? What are you talking about?
Sad that your mother's gone, but that big inheritance will really help you out through these tough times, won't it?
What are you insinuating?
Tell me where you were last night between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m.
I was home. Nah, sleeping.
Well, the fingerprints we extracted from your mother's window yesterday said otherwise.
Okay, I installed a new window for my mom yesterday, that's all.
Yeah, sure.
Can I go?
No,
Why not?
because you haven't said please. Miss Green?
Why is it so dark in here?
Please, sit down.
I am sitting.
Then stand up. Please, sit. So, you don't seem too upset about your aunt's death. Is that maybe because you killed her?
I didn't kill her. Besides, what would have been my motive?
Well, you were just recently cut out of your aunt's will, weren't you?
Well, yeah, but...
Well, that's definitely a motive right there.
Well, just because I hated her doesn't mean I would kill her.
We found shoe prints outside of the crime scene that, greatly resemble yours.
That doesn't prove anything.
Where were you last night?
Well, where were you last night?
Oh, well, let's see, it was... Get out of here! Just get out of here! Get over here, old man. Let's go, Gramps!
Oh, whoa, where am I?
Where were you last night between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m.?
Hi.
It says here that you've made violent threats against the victim. What do you have against her?
Whoa, who are you?
Get out of here! I solved the mystery. It was you!
How?
Allow me to explain. Michelle arrived by car, then headed towards the house. As she went that way, she crossed through the grass wearing her high-heeled shoes, which therefore explain the shoe prints that we found.
I was wearing flip-flops.
She approached the door and entered.
Thought the murderer was wearing gloves.
Once inside, she mercilessly crept up on her aunt and stabbed her in the back of the... Then, for good measure, she stole some candy. Wait a minute! There's no way that's possible. Those footprints that we found are in no way incriminating. They could have been the old lady's herself. It was you! What? Raymond drove up to the house in a car and went around to the side of the house to find the window. He then tried to open it by reaching up as high as he could, thus leaving fingerprint marks all over the window. Finding it locked, he went around to the front door and crept inside. He then mercilessly crept up on his aunt and hit her on the head with a stick.
The murderer's weapon was a knife.
Like I said, he stabbed her in the head with a knife. Then he grabbed the candy. No, he wouldn't have wanted to kill her for her money because she was a bona fide pauper. Besides, the fingerprints on the outside of the window actually make sense, and we checked the records, and he did in fact pick up a window pane from the hardware store. It was you! Mr. Smith approached the house by the driveway with the intentions to kill. He then donned his ninja cap. What? He then approached the house and entered. Then he attacked the woman from behind. He then grabbed the candy. I'm not even gonna grace that with a response.
I thought I told you to get out of my bedroom.
Wait a minute! I've got it this time. It was all of you. Even you two. So Michelle picks up a rake and starts doing a jig, which explains all of the high heel marks. Then she hit the chief with the rake, who started cussing up a storm. Raymond went around to the side of the house and started climbing up the wall like Spider-Man, which explains the fingerprint marks. While watching the whole scene, Mr. Smith tore his shirt on a branch. The chief headed inside, snuck up on the old lady, and stabbed her.
If I were the murderer, why would I call you to solve it?
So in the end, it was you all along! It was me.
Actually, it was you. The DNA evidence from the inside of the glove just came in. You're guilty. Allow me to explain.
Joe hasn't had any cases since he started in the detective business. Therefore, he had no money to buy a donut or a soda or whatever he likes to buy. So he went down to the lady's house by car and headed inside. Once there, he stabbed her in the back of the head with a knife.
I remember now.
You're under arrest. You really are a bad detective.